Hello everyone, welcome to the stream, nice to see you all here. Today we continue with good old Elden Ring, as we have done in the past few days. We load into the game. My controller not work? Not, I have to restart the game again. But yeah, it works, okay, awesome. Just do a few things here in the background, really quick. So today we continue with, as in the title, with Castle Morne, which I still think it's a Dark Souls. What is it called? Dark Souls 3 reference with Irina and the guy in the Morne armor. And also we are supposed to bring a letter to King of this castle or to the Lord of this castle. Interesting question. I'm currently on the keyboard and try to find out how to jump. Could be the jump button for the keyboard. F. Okay, I did not see that coming. I also don't know what the go back button is. Interesting. What was a detail I wanted to... It was something I wanted to do in the background. What was it? Yeah, I think it had to do with this window here. Should work. Yeah, I can just put this down here. Maybe like this. I guess that works. Okay. Anything else I wanted to do? I wanted to publish. We have to. When I take a break, I have to publish the Dark Souls stuff, VODs for the past streams. So I need to shut my window. Okay, shut my window, not shut down. Controller. I'm not. Game? Now I am. Okay. Yeah, last time we already were here a little bit and found... Okay, enemies are kind of tough, so... I decided to go somewhere else for the time being. And now we are very powerful and strong. I think we rested at the bonfire, right? I hope we did. We could also try the fireball out now. Because this is here basically a pyromancy flame. It has to do with the dragon cult or something. Only one dog. I have bad news for Mr. Dog. We might just... These seems to be the standard enemies of this area. Okay, we two-shot them now. Yeah, they're also flying in front. No. Wing. This could be a problem. That is a problem. Delay timings. And why is this dock here coming from? Can somebody explain the dock presence to me? Why is there a dock? I thought I killed all the docks and there was one more of them. Oh, I hate it so much. We have died, Chad. It's so unfortunate. We have to kill everything again. Like, that is always a frustrating part about this game. We have to do it because of... I don't know why I didn't dodge this freaking attack of him. Like, one of those attacks I should have dodged. And I didn't. I could not find out where the dogs are. Dogs are always a big problem. I hate this. When you sneak, it's always when you get up from the sneaking stance. You always do. The game treats the next attack like you would roll, which I'm not the hugest fan of. And when you always miss because this roll attack is terrible. Of course, he has to hit me 2 times. Lock him in. We trade blows. Can we maybe not dodge? Don't hit me twice. Dude, die already, man. You could just fall down. Far too many enemies. We lost so many resources there. Uh-oh. Menu thing drives me crazy. Why does every button has to have a different function in this game? Can't go. Oh yeah. camera view is always quite limited. What's happened with this person here? Yeah, we also have these crackpots now. Interesting mechanic, to be honest. This being here might be a problem though. I always have the reaction time currently of I don't know, very slow. Pumpkin helmet. My dodge game is not on point right now. We're out of Estus already. Missing stone. There was also a lot of enemies, to be fair, but yeah, like I said, that was not well dodged. Like I was not on point with my roads. Where do these people come from? No idea where this guy, I can't talk today. Where these guys just came from. I'm a bit surprised, to be fair. I know what it is exactly, but definitely something terrible happened here. Right, defeating one by one would probably be smart. We just went in because, yeah, we are powerful enough, I think. So we can take this staircase. We could also try getting up here and check what's around the corner here. I'm not sure if this is the way to go or not. Maybe this is like a shortcut? No. Door that is opened. Likely something incredible. Oh, the Claymore, the classic. Here we got another great sword. Knowing that might be in further playthroughs a weapon where one must say, okay, we could rush here pretty early to this place and get this worm. Because yeah, at the beginning I complained. I wouldn't call it complaining, but it seemed like we would get very little weapons early on. Good that I used this thing there. We now have a bit more damage, but we also have no HP. Which is kind of unfortunate, to be honest. Let's see, because we are pretty much dead. I can't heal. Uh-oh, somebody noticed us. There is arrow shooting going on. Sadly, I have no idea where we would to go. I have to admit, risky. Let's hope that were everyone. That was everyone. I'm not sure how long, but did you see this? I used this thing, he hit me and it basically did no damage to us. Which is kind of great. What we could do though, just in case, could switch to this weapon really quick, because we can stay behind the shield and block. I don't fully understand what this is. No necessary item ahead. I don't know why this. Oh, how's the game for now? Have you had complaints with it yet? The frame rate is sadly terrible in a lot of regions. Not here. Here frame rate so far was stable, but in some other places the frame rate was so technical issues. They're definitely technical issues, which is very unfortunate in my opinion. Very unnecessary stuff. Else, at the beginning I wasn't sure. Like, I liked it, but I felt like the open world felt a bit empty-ish. Oh. Steel wire torch, huh. Just an optional area here? Yeah, but let me continue my thought. At the beginning, yeah, I don't know. I felt like the open world, like I could have imagined that this would also work in a classic Dark Souls game, because the place I'm here in now is like a classic Dark Souls level, and that works without the open world, and this is, I think, for me personally at least, the most interesting part. Like, it's not like there's nothing to do in the open world, but there definitely is a certain amount of... Yeah, I don't know. Everything feels drawn out a bit or spread. Like, the game loses focus because you have to travel so much distance at a time. The map is, as you can see, really, really big. And I haven't even discovered the whole map yet. And yeah, as said, there's definitely a lot of space in the map. So, of course, it's also not great if you just pump your open world full with stuff. That also... Like that also is kind of annoying in a way. So probably they try to find a balance, and I think it's decently done. For me personally, though, I would not have needed that. I think it could have also worked without all the open world stuff. That makes sense. Huh. And just focus the game more on those levels, because the pacing at the beginning was really, really slow. Like, also the loot was not that great at the beginning, but now that I know potentially where to go first and find good stuff, things become different again. But for me, the beginning hour I was a bit skeptical, but now that I'm deeper into the game and have also, like, basically we traveled a lot and tried to uncover a lot of places, and also marked certain spots on the map. And when I did this, and now I'm basically going from location to location, it plays more like Dark Souls again, and that I kind of like. So when I'm done with Castle Morne, I go to, I don't know, maybe here or something, and so on and so forth. So that kind of works then in those cases, but still, I'm not 100% convinced that it works out. But still, it's a huge game. We played like a lot of it already. A lot is maybe an understatement, because I play quite slow, but yeah, in this regard it is. And everything else is basically just Dark Souls 2 on steroids. Like, they just took the Dark Souls 2 formula and plays it. What is really weird in this game, in my opinion, is that everything in this game, it plays like Dark Souls 3. It sounds often like almost always like Dark Souls 3. Some enemies could be from Dark Souls 3, and also the items that you have can be from Dark Souls 3, but everything is named differently. Like, this is not the fire bomb, it's now the fire pot. This is this item here is a rusted coin. It's now called silver pickled foul foot, and so on and so forth. This now is called Flask of Crimson Tears, is an Estus flask. Like, everything in this game is basically as we know it from Dark Souls, but it's just named differently, if that makes sense. Like, that to me is really strange. This is an Estus shard. This is a bone dust. This is titanite, large titanite, titanite chunk. Okay, maybe it doesn't work. Shard, large, chunk. Then this would be a slab. So there's like a one more. And it's also now 1, 2, 3, 4. They have no names. There's no name difference in crafting material. It's also a bit strange to me. Like, we got used to that every shard has a different name. Now it's always smithing stone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a bit... At times it feels like this is like a Dark Souls 3 mod, if that makes sense. That's a really good one, but... Or just, I don't know, Oh, this system works. Oh, that's unfortunate. Do the stains work now? No, not all of them. Some of them work, some do not. Unfortunate. And yeah, that is... I wouldn't say that's a complaint, but it feels like this game is Dark Souls 3, but they don't have the Dark Souls name anymore. That makes it feel a bit strange. Like, you know, this is basically Dark Souls 3 in an open world, with some slight changes. It's basically Dark Souls 4 if you want, but it's not called that way. That is very strange to me. Like, the game, in its core DNA, is so similar to Dark Souls, that it's strange that it's not called Dark Souls. Also, why don't I just fast travel? I mean, come on. Yeah, semi-open world have been the better options, but I haven't played any FromSoft games, so my opinion probably not the best. I guess even if you haven't, like, you can always criticize or always express your thoughts on stuff. We need 6k souls already. Wow, that is quite a lot. Can't upgrade my weapon, I think. We could upgrade the Zweihänder because I like this weapon a lot. This thing here, the opaline bubble tier. Let me just see how long it lasts. Like this buff here, this bubble that we have, maybe it just absorbs one hit or so. It seems to last for quite some time. It's also new. I like the idea of it. Like, you have basically a special flask, and you can basically use it to give yourself a buff for a moment. And you can change the ingredients back and forth, which is pretty awesome. What are we going to do with 3,547 things? It's not, like I said, it's not enough for a level up. Okay, it probably will be Game of the Year if it can figure out its technical difficulties, maybe. Because, like I said, the technical difficulties are very hard to excuse, in my opinion. It should not be... There shouldn't be that much problem with it. Okay, this thing here lasts really long. Also, the controls, they changed. They had to change due to some stuff they are doing. For example, they need a button to jump. And for me that is really annoying because I'm so used to the Dark Souls stuff. Another thing, this thing here in my hand, it can use to shoot fireballs with it. This is a pyromancy flame, but it's now called, oops, wrong menu. It's now called Dragon Communion Seal. Like, that is always fascinating to me, that everything you know from somewhere it just basically absorbs one hit. You also have a horse that has a double jump, which is kind of cool. That's a big dude. Okay, this time I did a better job. And you also have to consistently collect with crafting. Oh, no, you don't have to, but you do it. And that in a way, I'm not the hugest fan of this. Yeah, you walk and collect consistently stuff and crafting materials. I know that a lot of people love that mechanic, but that is definitely not for me. Like, I always collect them because it's so easy to do. But it's definitely not what I desire. Like, it feels too much like busy work for me. Got his helmet. We haven't checked the helmet yet. Let me just... He is probably very heavy. Pumpkin helm. An oval helm large enough to cover any head. Very heavy and very hard. Reduces damage from headshots. Oh, and impact. I like that they returned to Dark Souls 2. In that regard, that they added a lot of... like that... whips, for example, this here gives me an extra vigor. So here, if I would change, you see that from 18 at the right, vigor goes down to 17. Like that equipment does not only give armor, but also can give you like stat or have an effect. That's pretty cool that they added this again. They reduced this in Dark Souls 2 quite a lot, and 3 quite a lot. But in 2 it was a thing. The inside of this helm is pitch black, keeping the crazed warrior within from panicking. Perhaps its rather roomy interior also helps alleviate the feeling of pressure and claustrophobia. Okay. I was gonna buy Forspoken, but the gameplay I saw was less than favorable. Yeah, potentially. I'm curious how it is, how the reviews will be. Look who we have here. There might be a big state of play in March. Yeah, it's quite possible. Forgot to reset my flask. This is unfortunate. I also find it kind of strange that you can't reset your... Jumping is kind of funny, I have to admit, though. Oh. The switching back and forth. Like, you also changed the controls a bit. But I dislike certain things, so I had to change it. No, I'm still confusing the stuff. Sorry for yawning. It's times. Look at him. He was really enthusiastic of hitting me. Like, he saw me and he just straight ran up to me. Uh-oh. wasting precious resources here. Wow, look at this arrow here. What is this arrow? Didn't expect rump. Rump. This kind of looks optional. There's another ladder. Wasn't there a second flying dude? Where did this guy fly to? Oh, here's the bonfire. Still, we will use the Dark Souls terms because, yeah, like I said, I've played thousands of hours of Dark Souls. It's really difficult for me to get rid of that. And the game tries, like, like I said, it's so strange. The game really tries to not be, like, name everything differently, make everything, even the stuff looks a bit different than in Dark Souls. But at the same time, it is Dark Souls. Now you can sneak. That's a thing they took from Sekiro. Could you maybe stop that? We have to trade blows. Awesome. The dynamic music is not bad. Stop. No, I play on PC. I'm still alive. I don't have an Xbox. I never had an Xbox. I was always a PlayStation or Nintendo person. Currently have a PlayStation 4 Pro and a Switch, Nintendo Switch. Of course, a PlayStation 3 I still also have, but also a thing to complain. I feel like especially at the beginning, the loot of the game felt really lackluster. Like you find a lot of stuff, and it's often a rune, a bit of smithing material. Runes are basically souls you can, or runes as they are called. Yeah, I guess on PlayStation 5 it's at least somewhat solid. On PC, you can get lucky, I guess. With some systems seem to have less problems, but I know that some people with a 3080 have problems, so that should not be the case at all. Like if you have a graphics card that powerful, that game should not run that bad. It's just very, very unfortunate that the PC port is not that great. It's not like it's the first one they do. You have to heal. Low on HP. Here's another ladder. Didn't we see another ladder somewhere? We can open a shortcut down there. Nope, doesn't look like it. Nuts, we didn't get any damage, which is good. But yeah, exploring here is kind of fun, I have to admit. That really works out well, in my opinion. Monarch ahead. Oh. That is interesting. We have a message for one of the monarchs, so maybe that is the person. Yes, 30, 90, 40 FPS, that's something. The problem is not that it's just running at 40 FPS, the problem is the frame rate just jumps back and forth randomly sometimes in some areas. Like, I currently have 60 FPS, and then suddenly jumps down in some areas to 30, then back to, I don't know, 50, to 40, to 30, to 60, back and forth. It's terrible. And then it's really hard to dodge, and the game starts eating inputs and so on and so forth. It's, yeah. It's still playable though, but it's not a smooth as a smooth experience as it should be. Hello.
There's a face I've not seen before. I'm Edgar, warden of this castle, as ordained by Lord Godric himself. But you can see how things have turned out. The menials have all rebelled. They gave me good service, or so I thought. But it seems it was all an act. Foul creatures, as it said, and true enough, they're foul inside and out. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but whatever you come here to do, I'm afraid Castle Morne won't hold much longer. Take this, by way of apology.
Sacrificial twig. Deliver Arena's letter. So now we have to decide. I guess we give him the letter.
Thank you. I'm in your debt, but I can't leave yet. Even if the castle should fall, as commander, I must remain to ensure the treasured sword of Morne does not fall into the wrong hands. If you see Irina, do tell her that her father will come for her once he's fulfilled his duty. If you see Irina, her father...
Yeah, we have to find Irina then. Yeah, the ghosts, the white ghosts are other players. When you play online, that